Hi, I thought it would be fun if before the month was over, I went through some Christmas songs and told you what I thought about them, because this has never been done before. Let's get into it. 12 Days of Christmas. I like 12 Days of Christmas. I like it when it ramps up. I like it when it gets more and more bonkers the longer it goes on, and then you start to question how many birds are coming in. Although when you actually sing it, you realize quickly that it's a long song to sing, and you actually don't want to sing it. I like to listen to it, maybe, if there's variations. Don't sing it, though. Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman. I like the strange nihilism of Frosty the Snowman. Or rather, not nihilism, but his acceptance of his own death and mortality. He's just like, I gotta go or I'm gonna melt. And he leaves, but he's still gonna melt. He's like a wounded animal that goes and dies, like, outside of sight from predators. It's a layered song. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. So, like, campy fun is fun when you can stop it from happening to you every day. But when it comes into your mind at work, or on the toilet, you realize that you do want a hippopotamus for Christmas, but only for Christmas. But the hippopotamus wants you year-round. Earworm. Silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city. This one's fun. I like droopy, like dreary Christmas songs, the ones that sort of like have the texture of melting chocolate. They just sort of... It's the sort of thing that serial killers will sing to their victims to, like, lull them into sleep as, like, the life pours out of them. It's Christmas time in the city. Shh, shh. Ooh, Santa Baby. I think everyone's aunt has sung this song for, like, a joke that went just a little past its expiration date. You thought she was going to do like a line or two, and it's like, oh, look at like Auntie, you know, being all like, ooh, Santa baby. And then it kind of keeps going, and the family starts to just sort of look around the Christmas table to distract them from the sort of impromptu vaudeville performance that's happening in front of them. It's a good song. I like it. Wonderful Christmas Time. Last year, I was doing Christmas shopping. I walked into 3 different stores on like December 23rd, and every time I walked into one of the stores, Simply Having a Wonderful Christmas Time came on. It almost made me cancel Christmas. Carol of the motherfucking bells. What a goddamn bop. Okay, so I like the droopy Christmas songs, and I also like the strange, intensely sinister Christmas songs. Obviously, we all know the Trans-Siberian Orchestra version of Carol of the Bells. Even the original is, like, really sinister and creepy. It's like someone summoning a witch. Mary, Did You Know? I hate Mary, Did You Know? For those of you who don't know the song, it's like, Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? I hear the phrase, Mary, did you know? And I instantly think of a condescending man talking down to a woman about her own fucking child. The first line of the song is, Mary, did you know that your baby boy would one day walk on water? Yes. I think that Mary, mother of Jesus, probably had an inkling that her son would do miraculous things when the fucking angel came down from the skylight. Like, I think she knew. So the question is moot. I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus. This is one of those ones you hear as a kid and you're like, oh my gosh, like, what a scandal. Mom's kissing Santa Claus. And then you hear it as an adult and you're like, oh no, she's like kissing her husband. But then it gets weird again because you realize that if it is her kissing her husband, then her husband dressed up as Santa Claus. I saw mommy and daddy enacting their Santa fetish on the living room couch. As a song, up on the housetop, click, 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 up da doo bop doo dip beep, 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 beep. This one I always try to sing and it always turns into Jesus Loves Me. We Need a Little Christmas. Yes, not really a Christmas song because the person is singing it admittedly well before Christmas. She needs a little Christmas because she's so depressed right now, so let's just fucking put up a tree, get some tinsel up, and honestly, that's energy I can get behind. Silent Night is like when you want everyone to shut up at Christmas time. Like, hold up, we're gonna listen to Silent Night, and you just put it on, no one will talk. No one will sing along either. I think that more parents should employ Silent Night as like the quiet coyote of Christmas songs. All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. This is the same song as I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Also, the whistling, I don't like it. Jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell swing and jingle bell thing. Money, money, That's the jingle hop. I don't want to talk about Baby It's Cold Outside. You can draw your own conclusions. I'm sure you already have. Oh, Holy Night. I just love that super high note on Divine. I also like trying to sing the high note, but I won't. Joy to the World is a banger. Joy to the World comes out of the gate swinging. Joy to the World is the Christmas song equivalent of kicking down the door and saying like, Merry Christmas, motherfucker. It's like, boo, joy to... What child is this? I can't get behind the premise of these rhetorical question songs. Who are these dumbasses who are wandering around the miraculous child and being like, what is this? I'm sure there was a lot of confusion. These questions have been answered. What child is this? It's Jesus. We're moving on. Last Christmas, I gave you my heart, but the very next day, you gave it away. Yeah, this one's good. This one's got like a cool, mellow vibe. Like, it's not as like upbeat as some other like popular Christmas songs, but it's got some really good groove in it. Pace of a lover, her smile. I really enjoy Last Christmas. Little Saint Nick. It's a little Saint Nick. It's a little Saint Nick. Why is he little? All I want for Christmas is you. All I want for Christmas is you. It's dangerous. You can't help but groove to it. I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. I like songs that just encourage people to like go off the deep end and do their own thing with it. White Christmas only encourages that in me. I think I'm one of the only people who likes to go like, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, you know? I don't think many people have that reaction to it, but I do. And for that reason, White Christmas is a good song. Jingle Bells is fine. I like the manic laughter that comes in. Laughing all the way. Ha, ha, ha. Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that song wins just for the syncopation. God rest ye merry gentlemen. This song has to drip with intensity and vengeance and a latent threat of Satan. It's a Christmas song that mentions Satan. I love it. It's great. Walking in a winter wonderland. This song is nice because it's got good world building. It's got a good sense of like, here's the scene, here's this, like we're walking. I don't know, good evocative imagery. It gets a good solid rating from me. Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride is the definitive best Christmas song. It has everything. It's got killer lyrics. It's got a fantastic rhythm. It's got onomatopoeia, horse neighing, whip cracking. It's got drive and energy. It's got wholesomeness. I love the line about how they're all cuddled up like birds of a feather. And it's just like, it's so fun to sing. Sleigh Ride rules. My favorite Christmas song. It is the best Christmas song ever. I'll Be Home for Christmas. A lie. The whole premise of this song is, I have a lot of issues. Let me just preface this by saying that I have a lot of issues. I have a lot of issues with Christmas song lyrics. I find them often to be very misleading and taking away from what could otherwise be a very pleasant tune. And I'll Be Home for Christmas is maybe one of the most egregious examples. I'll be home for Christmas. You can count on me. So first two lines, making the promise. Doubling down on the promise. I'll be home for Christmas. I will definitely be home for Christmas. Please have snow, mistletoe, and presents underneath the tree. So he's saying, okay, like, I'm going to be home. And if I'm going to come home for Christmas, you better have your snow, you better have your Christmas tree, and you got to have some presents. Then the song goes on. How does the song go on? Okay, second verse. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas if only in my dreams. That speaks to me of an extramarital affair. He's gonna be where the love light gleams. Not home. He'll be home in his dreams while he's sleeping with another woman. Oh my god. It just repeats. That's it, that's all we get. This song makes no sense. It's called I'll Be Home for Christmas, but the main thing he says is I'll only be there in my dreams. So the whole song is a lie. I hate it. I think I never got over the reveal of Santa Claus being not real. And so I have a very strong aversion to deception connected with Christmas. And I'll Be Home for Christmas just really gets my goat. Ooh. Thank you for listening. I genuinely enjoy listening to Christmas songs. Even the ones I don't like, I get obviously a lot of satisfaction out of picking apart the reasons why I don't like them. So I hope that everyone had a good time this holiday. Obviously, it was probably a bit weird for a lot of people, but I hope that wherever you were able to connect with your family, maybe listen to a song or two, and just argue with people, because isn't that what Christmas is all about? Oh no!